Hare Krishna Mathaji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. And this is Anjana Gopika Devidasi. We welcome Mathaji in the call. Mathaji is giving Caitanya Savithri Amrita class, Madhya Lila, 25 chapter, 222 onwards. Mathaji, please take over the call, Mathaji.
Okay, thank you. Thank you everyone for joining us. We are going to read from Chaitanya Caritamrta, Madhya Lila, chapter 25. Om Adhyana Timirandasya Jnanam Yanashalakaya Suryanilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahaganam Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanutamscha Shri Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deen Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Shri Radha Kanta Namastute Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvaiva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we are reading from Sri Chaitanya Caritamrta, Madhya Lila, chapter 25. We are starting from the text number 222. Itha Mahaprabhu Jodi Niladri Chulila Nirjano Bonopathe Jaite Mahashukho Paila. Translation: As Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was returning to Jagannath Puri, he passed through the solitary forest, and he received great pleasure in doing so. So, as you know, in this section, we are hearing wonderful. Already we heard before about the Subudhi Rai's life story. How he was instructed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to go to Vrindavan and perform bhajan, Nam bhajan. Ultimately, our bhajan means Nam bhajan. Two things: Vaishnav Seva and Nam bhajan. Prabhu kahe karo tumi Vaishnava Sevan Nirantar karo tumi Nam Sankirtan. Two things. It is universal. It is universal instruction for everyone from Mahaprabhu. And after staying in Prayag for a few days, he came back to Jagannath Puri. So on the way, he passed through the solitary forest. And that forest, again, that Jharkhand forest, while going to Vrindavan, he performed wonderful pastime of giving Harinam Sankirtan or Harinam, Nama and Prema. Both he gave to the animals. Bodies were all, bodies of animals, but Atma was not animal. Atma is never an animal. Atma is conscious, being part and parcel of Krishna. And we know from the previous pastimes that Atma can realize the holy name as the spiritual person. Atma can realize. My Guru Maharaj was saying in a class that Sanskrit is the language of the soul. One may not understand the meaning of the Sanskrit mantras, but the soul realizes that. Sanskrit mantras have that power. It's a wonderful point. And the holy name also. Holy name is Krishna himself. So Atma can come in contact with Krishna and can realize the truth, the relationship and rasa. Our relationship with Krishna, and the soul can react, enjoy in the form of dancing and singing. So we heard a wonderful pastime. So while returning to Jagannath Puri, again he did that. He did that means he met with the animals, and again he chanted Hare Krishna Mahamantra with the animals. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu received great pleasure in doing so. Hare Krishna, I'm hearing some sound. Can you please mute the phone? Thank you. Yeah. Means Hare Krishna. Yeah. I'm just hearing some noise. That person can mute her or his phone. Yeah, I should not believe it. So Mahaprabhu received great pleasure in doing so, because that was Mahaprabhu's mission, to give Nama Prem to everyone. When you chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, the Prem also comes along with name within the heart. That's why our ultimate bhajan is Nam Bhajan. Ultimate bhajan means at the beginning, middle and end. Nam Bhajan. In Sikshashtaka, Krishna, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. Shri Krishna Sankirtanam means Shri Krishna Nam Sankirtanam along with the devotees. Sankirtanam means association with the devotees. In the association of the devotees, perform Nam Bhajan, Nam Sankirtan. Param Vijayate. That is most glorious, and there is always victory. Victory for the soul. Soul can be redeemed from this material existence and can be again reinstated in the glorious state of existence, glorious position. So Mahaprabhu derived great pleasure by giving holy name to others and by chanting himself also. So going to the next, 223. Sukhe choli Aishu Prabhu Balabhadra Sange Purvabat Mrigadi Sange Koila Nana Ronge. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu happily returned to Jagannath Puri in the company of his servant Balabhadra Bhattacharya. As previously, the Lord performed many pleasing pastimes with the forest animals. So again, while returning, coming back from Vrindavan to Prayag to Jagannath Puri, he performed the same. Mahaprabhu never missed a chance to perform Sankirtan, Nama Prema Sankirtan Lila. It's eternal pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Whenever I think about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is Vishwambhara, he is Gaura. Gaura. He is Vishwambhara, he is maintaining everyone and he is filling the heart of everyone with Nama Prema. And he is Gaura, Gauranga or Gaura. Gaura means Govinda and Radha combined form. More we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we perceive Gauranga Mahaprabhu, we see Gauranga Mahaprabhu as Radha Krishna. Radha Madhav and Gauranga. Same. So in the spiritual world in Golaka, this Nama Prema Sankirtan Lila also eternally going on. So we cannot fathom our good fortune that although we are here in the temporary world, but we are given a chance or given the opportunity by the Lord to enter into eternal life, eternal activities, Nama Sankirtan and Prema Sankirtan, Nama Prema. See, when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra or we congregationally chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra without offense, the prema is not far. The name is embodiment of prema. And the manifestation of prema is in the dancing and singing. The soul experiences the freedom from bondage. And in the spiritual world, the devotees also dance with Krishna. Krishna is not about best of dancer. Mahaprabhu also best of dancer. And he makes others also dance without any discrimination. This is Mahaprabhu's special mercy. Even the animals can dance with Mahaprabhu. Even he allows the animals to dance with him because he is not seeing anyone as animal or Brahman or Kshatriya or Vaishya or Shudra or Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanprastha. And he is seeing the soul, my part and parcel. Right? Just like a father sees his own reflection in the heart of the son, similarly Krishna or Mahaprabhu sees his own reflection within our heart. That is Paramatma, right? Mahaprabhu is seeing himself inside us as Paramatma. He says in the Bhagavad Gita, Aham Atma Gurakesha Sarva Bhutashaya Sthita Aham Adishya Madhyamcha Bhutanam Anta Evacha. I am the Atma. This Atma is not individual tiny Atma. We are. But Paramatma. Paramatma also sometimes known as Atma. He is present in everyone's heart. An individual soul is never present within it. So he sees that himself within the heart. And also he sees the part and parcel of his own self, that is, individual soul, directly. Body may be the body of animal or Brahman or Kshatriya. Just like in the previous section, we heard the Savithri, got the water sprinkled by the Muslim. So he thought his jati was gone, his caste. He was fallen to Muslim category. And learned Brahmanas prescribed him to drink hot ghee so he could give up his body. And then and the Hindus can do that could do the final rites. They would touch the body and do the final rites. But Mahaprabhu's prescription was different, because body may be jati-pati. Body may be of any jati-pati, animal or human. Atma is beyond everything. Atma is nitya, sanatan, without beginning, without end, eternal. Eternal means without beginning and without end. So how come an Atma can be of, any jati, limited by time and space? Atma has one jati, that is Krishna's part and parcel jati, servants or animals also. So the more we contemplate on this point, the more we feel amazing about our own self, about the soul, Atma Gyan, right? And we would never let our soul consciousness be down. We realize the uselessness of identifying ourselves as Brahmana, Kshatriya, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, animal, like that. Cat, I'm a cat, I'm a dog. Useless. What is useful? Usefulness about the identification of the soul with Krishna as his eternal part and parcel. The sense of kinship with Krishna immediately comes. Right? Remembrance of Krishna immediately comes. Right? That is the success of life. Atma is always liberated. Atma is always transcendental. But where's the problem? Problem is our identification. We don't realize the uselessness of our identification with the material body and the material energy. Right? And usefulness of identifying with Sri Krishna as soul. So this point gives me so much joy. As previously the Lord performed many pleasing pastimes with the forest animals. So while coming back to Jagannath Puri, again he performed that. So wonderful, so kind. Mahaprabhu is giving us all sorts of chances to be reinstated in a most glorious position as servant of Krishna in the spiritual world. But for the soul within this material world is not so good. It's not so glorious, right? Like criminals in the jail. Life is not glorious. Inmates in the jail. Unless the inmate again rectifies himself to be an obedient servant of the state, life is not glorious. So similarly, our life is glorious when we are identifying solely and wholly one identification as Krishna's part and parcel. So we have constant connection with Krishna. And we then become eligible to attain back our original glorious position in the spiritual world. And Mahaprabhu is giving us chance. In the spiritual world, Krishna and the devotees are all living together. So in the spiritual world, constant devotee associations are there. So similarly, in this world, when Mahaprabhu comes, performs Lila, his interaction with the devotees is a most wonderful thing for us. It's the most special thing about God. Like Krishna, when Krishna appeared in Vrindavan, it was not that special thing for Krishna being God, being omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent. This is just natural thing. What is his special quality? That he is attractiveness for the devotee, his affection, his love, his intimacy with the devotees. And the devotees' specialty is their intimacy with Krishna. The interaction, the exchange of rasa, that is the special thing about God. Right? That's the special thing about Braja. And same thing about Navadvip Lila. Krishna's Navadvip Lila is Chaitanya Lila. And Chaitanya's Vrindavan Lila is Krishna Lila. Same Supreme Lord with the devotees exchanging in loving relationship eternally. Krishna is looking for a chance to give himself to come under the control of the devotees in rasa. To surrender. When we surrender ourselves to Krishna, or when we give ourselves to Krishna, Krishna takes full opportunity to have a relationship, interaction. Surrender should be real, because for Krishna there is no illusion, right? We cannot cheat Krishna. It should be genuine. Then Krishna enters into the relationship. As we are eager to enter into a relationship with Krishna and rasa, exchanging in rasa relationship, when Krishna gives full opportunity. So Mahaprabhu is giving us a full opportunity. Mahaprabhu giving us the name means already he is giving us the prema for Krishna. But it is us to realize that point. It takes a little time for us to realize that what we have obtained from Mahaprabhu as a gift is so way precious, way valuable that immediately we do not understand. As we become more mature, we realize what Mahaprabhu has given us. And we all know that all the Goswamis' life stories, right? They were completely dedicated to Mahaprabhu, following everywhere Mahaprabhu. If Mahaprabhu is in Prayag, they are going to Prayag. If Mahaprabhu is Vrindavan, they are going to Vrindavan. If Mahaprabhu is in Jagannath Puri, they are coming to Jagannath Puri, following everywhere. Like in Vrindavan, all the devotees are following Krishna. In Navadvip Lila, devotees are following Mahaprabhu. Devotees cannot live without Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu also cannot live without the devotees. This is the special thing about God. Not just being all-powerful, all-knowing, all-opulent. Of course, that makes God God. Still, what is the special attractiveness about God? His affection for the devotees, his relationship. So here also we are seeing that how Mahaprabhu is eager to have devotees association. So now 224 we completed the 223. Now 224. 18 নালাতে আসি ভট্টাচার্য ব্রাহ্মণে পাঠাইয়া বলাইলা নিজ ভক্তগণে. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu arrived at the place known as 18 Nala near Jagannath Puri, he sent Balabhadra Bhattacharya to call for his devotees. See that? So wonderful. Mahaprabhu could not live alone, although he was a sannyasi. Actually, our Supreme Lord can be a sannyasi, living alone. He is everything. He is also his devotee. He is completely awakened, alive in the hearts of the devotee. Right? Paramatma feature is not actively interacting. But when we surrender into Krishna, give ourselves to Krishna and enter into a relationship, then Paramatma becomes Krishna and becomes completely awakened. Either Krishna is to be awakened in our heart, or we should be awakened to Krishna. But actually, both happened. Both happened. So Krishna without devotees we cannot imagine. Gopo Gopi Poribrito Kamala Nayan Vrindavane Bonachari Madana Mohan Gopo Gopi Poribrito Kamala Nayan. In Vrindavan, Madan Mohan or Krishna is always surrounded by his loving devotees. In Navadvip also, Mahaprabhu is always surrounded by his loving devotees, associates. And as soon as he reached Atharanala, a place nearby Jagannath Puri, he sent his servant, Balabhadra Bhattacharya, to call all the devotees. And devotees were waiting for that call. They're waiting for Mahaprabhu to come back, because next we'll see by seeing Mahaprabhu, their consciousness was returned to their body. Just like in Dwarka we hear, right? When Shri Krishna used to go to Hastinapur or some other places, so the Dwarkavasis and his queens and family members, they were like that, as if half dead, or half dead means life already, about to leave, and body was almost dead. Means there's no interest in anything. There's no life, means no inspiration even for living when Krishna was not there. This is called love. Without Krishna, life has no value. Life has no interest to live. A devotee loses all interest even to live. But again, a devotee is having always a hope. Oh, Krishna will come back. Mahaprabhu will come back. See, this is in his pastimes, Mahaprabhu was showing the definition of love in practical. How the devotees was related to Mahaprabhu in love. How their consciousness was completely absorbed in the thought of Mahaprabhu in love. Just like a businessman's heart is absorbed in the business, right? How to make more profit. Right? The businessman is never free from the thought of making profit in his business, how to expand his business, how to make it flourishing business, right? The businessman, whether he is, eating or going around or sleeping or talking all the time, he thinks about the business. Similarly, a devotee also like that. Heart has been given to Krishna and always thinking of Krishna. Maybe eating, maybe sleeping, maybe doing this or doing that, but always thinking of Krishna. And Krishna is also reciprocating. Mahaprabhu also reciprocating, because in the absence of Mahaprabhu, devotees were like almost dead. So Mahaprabhu already sent the message that already he has reached in Atharanala. soon he would be in Jagannath Puri. So 225, Shunya Bhaktiro Gano, Jano Punurupi Jila, Dehe Prano Aile, Jano Indriyo Uthila. Hearing news of the Lord's arrival from Balabhadra Bhattacharya, hordes of devotees became so happy that they seemed to be getting their lives back. It was as though their consciousness had returned to their bodies. Their senses also became agitated. This is love. This is called love of Godhead. Unbelievable, right? But one thing is sure, we may think it is impossible, but for the soul it is possible. We have to be, first, we have to be very faithful person. Means, yes, it is possible. And Mahaprabhu showed the process in his Sixastakam. Nama Bhajan, Nam Sankirtan is the process. And with the proper consciousness. And we see the proper consciousness of the devotee. So, as we are practicing in Krishna, the Krishna consciousness, we should set a goal. This is my goal. To have a loving relationship with Krishna. Then, if the goal is strong, Avidya is also strong, In Bhagavad Gita, we know one wonderful verse. Wonderful verse. That in chapter 2, and text number, I think, 66. Let me see. Wonderful point Mahaprabhu, Sri Krishna spoke. We should not forget about it. Because as we heard so wonderfully about Sambandha, Avidya and Prayojana in details, right? We heard. Means taking required, right? In everything. Taking is required for our practicing Krishna consciousness. Yeah. Also, we need to have a goal. Set goal. Strong goal. Yeah, I got that. That in chapter 2, Bhagavad Gita, text number 66, Krishna says, Nasti buddhi ayuktasya, na cha yuktasya bhavana, na cha bhavayata, shantir ashantasya kuta sukham. Krishna says, one who is not connected with the Supreme in Krishna consciousness can have neither transcendental intelligence nor a steady mind, without which there is no possibility of peace. And how can there be any happiness without peace? And the purport, wonderful point the Prabhupada says, connectedness should be there, right? Some of connectedness should be there. And Prabhupada says, when the mind has no goal, the mind cannot have peace. See here, in the purport, Srila Prabhupada says, if one is not in Krishna consciousness, there cannot be a final goal for the mind. Disturbance is due to want of an ultimate goal. And when one is certain that Krishna is the enjoyer, proprietor, and friend of everyone and everything, then one can, with a steady mind, bring about peace. So, bring about peace. Therefore, one who is engaged without a relationship with Krishna is certainly always in distress and is without peace. However, much he make a show of peace, and spiritual advancement in life. Krishna consciousness is a self-manifested, peaceful condition which can be achieved only in relationship with Krishna. Wonderful text and wonderful. We should read this verse, chapter 266, along with the purport. Then we can realize beautifully about what is Krishna consciousness. We should always have a strong goal. Otherwise, with every situation, we'll be agitated. We'll be disturbed. We cannot perform steady devotion. It's very difficult. If the mind is not peaceful, how can we progress in spiritual life? How can we perform, render devotional service? How can we be a pure devotee? How can we practice pure devotion? So set the goal. Setting the goal is very important. By hearing about the lives of the devotees, by hearing about their attitude, their level of consciousness, their standard of consciousness, we desire to have that goal. Therefore, these pastimes are very important to hear. Moreover, here, Krishna's Caitanya Lila and Chaitanya's Krishna Lila, Krishna's Navadvip Lila and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Vrindavan Lila, then we realize devotees cannot live without Krishna, Krishna cannot live without the devotee. So this verse says a lot. 225. See, Krishna is unlimited. So there are unlimited angles to realize Krishna's point. But even one element, one point fixed to our consciousness, then our life is successful. Same verse can be explained, elaborated in many ways, unlimited ways, because Krishna is unlimited. That's like we heard, right? Atmaram verse, the Mahaprabhu explained 61 types. Krishna is unlimited. So there are unlimited angles of view. And the level of consciousness are also varying. But the point is, we cannot, because we are so limited, we cannot go on and, hearing a lot of information having a lot of information, hearing Krishna Lila, and can remember all, cannot. But even one point, one element, one angle fixed to the consciousness, that's enough for our success to become a pure devotee of God. Practice very steady Krishna consciousness. That helps us to practice Krishna consciousness very steadily. So that is the point. Well, because this, nowadays we've been hearing a lot of classes. And I see, more than one or two classes to go on hearing, may not remember much. But if we remember one or two classes very attentively and find some very striking points that helps us, internalize and practice steadily in our lives. very, very successful. Means we have to stick to the point to progress. Like a creeper needs a support, strong support, right, to progress, needs to growing up. So we need one point may not help everyone because everyone is unique. All of us is very unique. So one thing may inspire me a lot. Same thing may not inspire others a lot, but something else. Krishna is so kind. That's why his pastimes are so various or multi-dimensional or multiple kinds. What is there within the five rasas? Shanta, Dasya, Satya, Vatsalya, and Madhya. Within unlimited going on interaction. Rasa. A rasa is Krishna. Akhila Rasamrita Sindhu. Rasa Vaisaha. What is rasa? The soul's pleasure or through the relationship. See, this feeling, that sentiment, that emotion belongs to the soul. See, if you keep two stones together, they would not interact, do they? No. So you're feeling, right? A boulder cannot express any feeling. Another boulder, two boulders together. Do they interact? Never. Do they have any relationship like friendship, parenthood, or conjugal love? Two cars, no. Two machines together. No. But the living soul has that. A living soul is capable of, having a relationship, interact with the other soul. Soul to soul. That's why it is called soul to soul relationship, soul to soul interaction. Because, in the material energy, within the, 24 elements, it's not, the soul is not there, so these interactions rasas are not there. So rasa is Krishna. Friendship is Krishna. The servitorship is Krishna. Vatsalya rasa, that is Krishna. Conjugal rasa, Krishna. Rasa is Krishna, and Krishna is tasting rasa and giving also rasa. He is rasa personified embodiment of rasa, also he is tasting, also he is allowing us to taste the rasa. So here, that's the point here, consciousness. This 225 text is saying that hearing news of the Lord's arrival from Balabhadra Bhattacharya, hordes of devotees became so happy. All the devotees were so happy. How much they were happy? That they seemed to be getting their life back. The life was almost gone. They were half dead or almost dead. The consciousness, the life of the life is Krishna. We are part and parcel of the transcendence. Transcendence is consciousness. Consciousness. So Krishna is attracting our consciousness. So if Krishna is aware, means consciousness also has gone with him like that. Body has no power to act unless this consciousness is back or life is back. Our life is there. And Krishna is the life of our life. Means Atma of all Atmas. Atma means the spiritual body. And Krishna is within the spiritual body. The spiritual body means the servant of Krishna, relationship. The spiritual body thrives, is alive in the relationship with Krishna. That is rasa, Rasa means also liquid, Like a tree cannot live just in the being in the earth. It needs rasa, means water. Water. The tree can thrive in, with the water. Water is absolutely important. Similarly, for the spiritual body to thrive, the soul to thrive, to live, to remain alive, the rasa is required. And this rasa is known as relationship with Krishna. They're so absorbed. There's a gap between devotee and Krishna. The total consciousness is connected with the totality of consciousness, totality of existence, Krishna. They are not aware of anything else other than Krishna. So this is our goal, to become a certain, devotee like that. It was as though their consciousness has returned to their bodies. So it was not there before, now it has come back. So their senses also become agitated, alive. Means their lives are centered around Krishna. That is the point. Anukillena Krishnanushīlanam. Do everything, think everything, speak everything, act in a way by centering Krishna in the middle. Means Krishna is the center of all relationships. Sambandha. So, Sambandha Vidya Prayojan goes simultaneously. Three things go simultaneously. Krishna is my goal, relationship is my goal, Avidya is everything for Krishna. Krishna is the center of relationship. Sambandha. Sambandha Vidya Prayojan. Without these three things, you cannot have any spiritual life. Even for the material life. That's right? To achieve, to obtain anything, I must have a goal. And try to achieve the goal. Why? Because I'm part of that, goal. For anything, you need three elements. Sambandha, Vidya, Prayojana. We learn it from Radharani, we learn it from all the devotees, 6 Goswamis. We are known as Upanugas, the followers of Goswamis, especially the Rupa Goswami. He is the Abhidaya Acharya. He gave us the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. He was trained by Mahaprabhu, instructed by Mahaprabhu. So for our spiritual success, we have to follow this one. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Sambandha Acharya. He gave us Sambandha Jnana. Jiveswarupa Krishna Nityadas. Mahaprabhu spoke this verse to Sanatana. Goal is same. That is absolute necessity. Without the rasa, we cannot live. But in this world, whatever rasas or relationships are there, They are all reflection, perverted reflection, inferior reflection of the reality, the spiritual world. Spiritual world, Krishna is the only Vishaya. Everyone is Ashraya. Object of our love, Krishna, only one. And millions, all the devotees are the Vishaya, receptacle of our love for Krishna. Srimati Radharani is the original Ashraya. Krishna is Vishaya, we are all Ashraya. So in the spiritual world, everything is working in harmony, harmoniously with Krishna. Because Krishna is the only Vishaya and everyone is Ashraya. In the material world, thousands of Vishayas, thousands of Ashraya. Everyone is the enjoyer. Everyone is the controller. Everyone wants to control something for enjoyment. So that's why always conflict and no peace. So as the devotees of the spiritual world are acting, we have to follow them. As we are hearing again and again, to enter into Vrindavan Lila, we have to follow the residents of Vrindavan. Similarly, when we want to enter in Navadvip Lila, that is Krishna Lila, of course, we have to follow the footsteps of the devotees or associates of Mahaprabhu, the Goswamis. As we are hearing again and again, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, they are also following Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu, wherever Mahaprabhu going, and Mahaprabhu also calling them back, giving his association, right? That is real life. So when we follow in the footsteps of the devotees or associates of Mahaprabhu, then we enter into Navadvip Lila. And entering to Navadvip Lila means we are fully qualified to enter into Vrindavan Lila too. Who is Mahaprabhu? He is Radha Krishna combined form. So we are also following the residents of Vrindavan, right? Radha and Krishna, they are the original residents of Vrindavan. So we are following Radha and Krishna in the form of Mahaprabhu. And the devotees of Mahaprabhu are also residents of Vrindavan because they are also following the same Radha Krishna in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The more we follow the instructions of Mahaprabhu, here Chaitanya and Caritamrta follow the footsteps, following the footsteps of Mahaprabhu's associates, and so you become fully qualified to enter into eternal Leelas of Vrindavan. And this is sure process. And the foremost instruction is Nam Bhajan, Etadarpana Marjana, Bhava Mahadhavagni Nirvapana, Jaya Kairavacham Karanam, Vidya Vadhu Jivanam, Anandam Buddhivardhanam, Pratipadam, Purnamrita Swadanam, Sarvatmasnapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Kirtana. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. We have covered up to 225. All right. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Is there any question or comment here?
Hare Krishna, Mathaji. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful class, Mathaji. Thank you. Does anybody have any question or comment for Mathaji?
Hare Krishna. I hope everyone is hearing me, right?
Yes, Hare Krishna, Mathaji. Thank you so much, Mathaji, for the very, very beautiful class. Very nice verses and very nice explanation as always, Mathaji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mata. Koti Dandavat Pranam. As usual, very, very inspiring class. How nicely you are narrating, Mataji. Koti Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you.
Srila Prabhupada,
Thank you so much.
Mataji, pray for all of us who are staying in Siddham Mayapur Dham that we are qualified to enter by the mercy of Bhakti Devi Tulsi Maharani Siddham Mayapur Dham and Sishima Vrindavan Dham this Kartik.
Yeah, Siddham Mayapur means, as you know, Mahaprabhu said to Subhadhi Rai, go to Vrindavan and chant always the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That's the point. Living in Mayapur means should chant. We have to chant all the time. And do the Satseva, as Subhadhi Rai did that, right? He did Vaishnava Seva and chanting incessantly Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, two things. Krishna Seva means in the form of Vaishnava Seva and Hare Krishna Maha Mantra chant. So living in Mayapur means it's a great responsibility. Always chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and serving the devotees. So this is spiritual life. In the spiritual world, in the Vrindavan, what is going on? Everyone is glorifying and singing and dancing as Krishna, right? Chanting Krishna's name and singing Krishna's pastimes, glories, and serving each other and serving Krishna, right? Devotee association, serving the devotees and chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So Vrindavan means also Navadvip Dham, same instruction. So it's a great responsibility to me. All it is wonderful. Yes. You all please bless me so the same principle I can follow here. Chant Nirantar, without any gap, chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and render devotional service to the devotees. These two things are my goal. That's for sure. Please bless me. Please keep me in your prayer. So I can obtain this goal.
Keep us in your prayer, and we also spend our retired life in Sridham Vrindavan Dham or Shishi Mayapur Dham, Mataji. Mataji, can you please sing one bhajan for all of us? Please forgive if you are not tired.
No, this time, 8:30 to 9:30 is fine. In the winter time, it is from 9:30 to 10:30. Right. Okay, my
only two stanzas.
Okay, my battery of the phone is down. Okay, let me sing a little bit. Because Gita is song, everything is song. Caritamrta we actually sing. When we read the verses, we actually sing. What is there? Yeah. A small thing. Because I read that book, Bhakti Giti Sanchayini in Bengali, or it has all the bhajans of Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and Prabhupada, and all the Vaishnavas, So all are really beautiful. There is that. Tori bolbo ar madan mohan irbogo. Tori bolbo ar madan mohan irbogo. এই রূপেতে ব্রজের পথে চলিব গো, আমি এই রূপেতে ব্রজের পথে চলিব গো, হরি বলবো আর মদন মোহন ফিরিব গো, হরি বলবো আর মদন মোহন ফিরিব গো, যাবো গো ব্রজেন্দ্রপুর, হব গোপীর পায়ের নূপুর, নূপুর হয়ে রুনু ঝুনু বাজিব গো, হরি বলবো আর মদন মোহন হরিব গো। রাধা কৃষ্ণের রূপ মাধুরী দেখিব দু নয়ন ভরি, নিকুঞ্জের দ্বারের দাঁড়ি রহিব গো, হরি বলবো আর মদন মোহন হরিব গো। বিপিনে বিনোদ খেলা, সঙ্গেতে রাখালের মেলা, তাদের চরণের ধুলা মাখিব গো, হরি বলবো আর মদন মোহন হরিব গো। ব্রজবাসী তোমরা সবে, এই অভিলাষ পুরাও হেবে, আর কবে কৃষ্ণের বাঁশি শুনিব গো, হরি বলবো আর মদন মোহন হরিব গো। এ দেহ অন্তিম কালে রাখবো শ্রী যমুনার জলে, এ দেহ অন্তিম কালে রাখবো শ্রী যমুনার জলে। জয় রাধে গোবিন্দ, ওহো জয় রাধে গোবিন্দ বলে ভাসিব গো, জয় রাধে গোবিন্দ বলে ভাসিব গো, হরি বলবো আর মদন মোহন হরিব গো। কহে নরোত্তম দাস, না পুরিল অভিলাষ, আর কবে ব্রজে বাস করিব গো, হরি বলবো আর মদন মোহন বলিব গো, হরিব গো, হরি বলবো আর মদন মোহন হরিব গো। এই রূপেতে ব্রজের পথে চলিব গো, এই রূপেতে ব্রজের পথে চলিব গো, হরি বলবো আর মদন মোহন হরিব গো। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে, হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে, হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। নিতাই গৌর হরি বল, হরি বল, হরি বল, নিতাই গৌর হরি বল। জয় জয় প্রভুপাদ প্রভুপাদ প্রভুপাদ, জয় জয় প্রভুপাদ, জয় জয় গুরুদেব গুরুদেব গুরুদেব, জয় জয় গুরুদেব।
Very beautiful, Mathaji. Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam, Jai Mataji.
Hari Hari Bol, Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai.
Thank you, Mataji.
Mataji, can you
Koti
read?
koti dandat pranam.
Hari Krishna. So,
Can you read?
we can. Hari Bol.
Can you read the meaning, Mataji, of this bhajan?
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, his book is totally Bengali book. So, Narottam Das Thakur was praying that it is my wish, Hari Bolbo, I chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and Madan Mohan Hari Bogo, and my goal is to see darshan of Madan Mohan in Vrindavan. Means while traveling towards Vrindavan, I'll be chanting all the way Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. এই রূপেতে ব্রজের পথে চলিব গো. In this way, I'll be traveling towards Vrindavan. And then he says, Jabo go Brajendrapur. Brajendrapur means Vrindavan. Brajendra Nandan is Krishna. Habo Gopi Paye Nopo. This is my goal. I want to be the anchored bell or anklet, of the gopis' lotus feet. Narottam Das is speaking. Habo Gopi Paye Nopo. Payal. मैं बनूंगा पायल. पायल means ankle, anklet or ankle bell of the gopis' lotus feet. Nupur way Vinu Juno Baji. By becoming payal or ankle bell, I'll be all day long will be singing. Vinu Juno. I'll make sweet sound. Radha Krishna Rup Madhuri Dekhi Vono Du Nayan Guri. And in Vrindavan, the beautiful darshan of Shri Radha Krishna, I'll see with my, with my loving heart. I'll go on drinking the nectar of their beauty through my eyes, and I'll fill my heart with the nectarine beauty of the Shri Radha Krishna. Nikunja Dari he will go, and I'll be the doorkeeper of the Nikunja of Vrindavan. Inside will be Radha Krishna, and I'll be having beautiful darshan of Shri Radha Krishna, beautiful their form. Dipine Dinodo Khala, Sangete Rakhalel Mela, Pave Choroni Thuli Maki Boko. And in the evening time, all the coward boys will come home through their walking, on the dust. There will be dust storm. And I will, smear my whole body with the dust of the lotus feet of all the coward boys when they come back after the whole day out in the forest. Brajavasi Tumra Same E Obhilash Pura Vede. Oh, my dear residents of Brajabasi, please fulfill my this desire that I want to be the resident of Vrindavan, and this will be my service. First, I want to be the incubators of the lotus feet of the gopis, and then I will be the doorkeeper of the Nikunja, and I'll have the beautiful darshan of Shri Radha Krishna. And then he says, Ar Kabe Krishna Bashi Shunibugo. And my eagerness is to hear the beautiful flute sound of Krishna's flute, Bashi. Yedeho Untim Kale Rakhobo Shri Jovana Jale. When my body will be finished, means when I leave this body, my wish is, please, immerse this body into Yamuna. Jara de Govinda Bole Bhashi Buko. And the body will float in the Yamuna water and will sing Jai Radhe Govinda. Kahi Narottama Das, Napurilo Obhilash, Ar Kabe Broje Bash Koribogo. And Narottam Das Thakur is praying, saying, this desire has not been fulfilled yet. I'm just waiting when that day will come that I'll be the resident of Vrindavan. Okay? So this is the bhajan. It's called Lalasa. Lalasa means deep desire for living in Vrindavan and serving the Lord Shri Radha Govinda in the association of the gopis. Okay. All right. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mathaji. Thank you very much. Koti Dandavat Pranam.
Koti Dandavat. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Now we can to all the devotees. Vansakalpadaruvesa kripa sindhu evata patita nama pavane.
Nama Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Chaitanya Charitamrta ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanand.